Hey guys, this is about guy from Cerebi. I stand out my UXIE, he sends out his Dragonite. I knock off his Life Orb and he Fire Blasts me, and that's not going to do very much, as Dragonite doesn't have a great special attack. I set up my Reflect. He goes for a Draco Meteor, and that does quite heavy damage to my UXIE. He withdraws, goes into his Tyranitar, pretty much because it has a big special attack drop after that. Yeah, I set out my Stealth Rocks, and so we got Sandstorm as well. He uses Pursuit, doesn't do that much, and I knock off his Choice Scarf too, so that was pretty handy. And yeah, so Pursuit knocks out my UXIE, but UXIE did his job pretty well there, knocking off 2 items. So I go into my Metagross. He withdraws, goes into his Magnezone. I use Earthquake here, so that was pretty lucky, and his Magnezone is going to get owned pretty much. So yeah, Magnezone goes down in 1, and that was really good. That was pretty good predicting on my part. So yeah, he goes in his UXIE, so I have to switch out, and I go into my Sizzle here, and he sets a Stealth Rock up on my switch. And here I go for a Pursuit because I actually thought he'd switch out, but he didn't. He goes for a Yawn, and I probably could have taken that out with a U-turn, but oh well. So yeah, I go for a Pursuit, does alright, and I switch out here and go into my Metagross. Yeah, and he yawns again, predicting my switch, so he's just going to keep using freaking Yawn all the time, so I'm going to have to like finish this in 1 really. So yeah, go into my Scizor again, and I thought he'd withdraw that time, and he goes into his LATIAS, so yeah, he doesn't have a lot of options here. I thought he'd switch out definitely, but he's Hidden Power, and I thought straight away when he uses that, that's going to be Hidden Power Fire, so yeah, Scizor goes down, so yep. And that was how unlucky, because not a lot of LATIAS have Hidden Power Fire. So yeah, I go into my Umbreon, and I know he's going to switch because LATIAS hate Umbreon. He goes into his UXIE. I know he's going to U-turn here because I just yawn whatever comes in, but I know a U-turn's coming, so I curse, and that's going to be faster than me. And we both have lefties, obviously. And yeah, he U-turns, does donkeys really, and he goes into his Gyarados. And my Umbreon loves Gyarados because I can always beat a Gyarados with my Umbreon. Doesn't matter which one. So yeah, I curse and get my defense up. And Stealth Rocks does a lot of damage to Gyarados. Yeah, so I go for a Yawn here, and he taunts, so yeah, that really sucks because I could use some more curse. But anyway, so yeah, he taunts me, so I've got no choice here to really just use payback. And he's obviously going to Dragonite now, and I go for a payback here, bearing in mind Intimidate already lowered my attack once, so that was just a neutral attack which did quite a lot of damage, so which is telling me this is just an offensive Gyarados from what I've seen so far. He uses another Dragon Dance. I use payback again. This gets him right down, so he's going to have to attack this turn, otherwise he's gone next turn. And I'm pretty sure he's going to use Waterfall here, so yeah. And the taunt wears off. He uses Waterfall, and I was very surprised that it only took a little bit off. I mean, he did have +1 attack, but yeah, he must have had a lot of special defense and speed EVs, because that didn't do very much at all. So he goes into his Latias and he uses Draco Meteor. So I'm starting to get the impression this could be a choice Scarf Latias, because normally one would probably have leftovers or a different item that you'd see by now. So yeah, he withdraws and goes into his UXIE. So yeah, I'm definitely sure it's throw Scarf, and I'll Meteor Mash UXIE, and it goes down. And yeah, he goes into his Dragonite here. I'm like, this could kill me with Fire Blast. It might get a crit, so I go into my Gengar, and he Fire Blasts, and of course it hits. Why do people always get lucky with like Fire Blast and Thunder? I never hit with those moves. Yeah, but anyway, so I get burned, of course, and Sandstorm damage, and I survive with Epic 3 HP. I Destiny Bond, but of course he switches, and that's going to be pointless now, so Gengar goes down pretty much, and was pretty pointless, but that was very hard to pick. So yeah, I go into Zuko, close combat, and I'm quite confident this will take Tyranitar out, because the moveset I've got running, moveset and EVs I've got running on this is pretty much takes everything out nearly. So yeah, got a little bit of Sandstorm damage. I know a hidden Power Fire is coming, because he's got no choice but to use it, because Metagross is going to come out next if he kills me, which he doesn't, and I U-turn, and that takes LATIAS out. Thank God, because I would have been screwed if that took my Inferno out. I go into a Metagross, and he has a Dragonite left. Got Sandstorm still going, and he's got, yeah, Dragonite left, and it's pretty ironic that he has my favourite Pokemon left, and I just go like one massive boom on this thing, and it goes down. So yeah, great game, and subscribe, rate and comment, and I'll catch you guys next time.